up, Internet, and welcome back to On the Sofa Live. If you're new, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop. This story is from Novara Media. Andy Burnham votes for Labour's draconian immigration crackdown. The cruel bill will make it easier to deport refugees, by Harriet Williamson. Andy Burnham, Britain's next Prime Minister, voted in favour of Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood's authoritarian immigration bill last night. He did so even after more than 80 Labour backbenchers wrote to warn him that the party is losing progressive voters due to Mahmood's authoritarian stance. The bill means successful asylum seekers, once they start earning, will be charged up to £10,000 for any accommodation and financial support they received while waiting for their claims to be processed. People awaiting a decision on their asylum claim in the UK are generally not allowed to work, meaning they will have little choice but to accept state help. This is just performative cruelty. This is worse than anything that the Tories did.
Yikes. So he really is just going to continue what the party before was doing.
Yeah, he's just going to continue. Where Starmer left off, basically.
Again, I think what happens is we put too much hope and, dare I say it, faith into these politicians, not realizing that, we're playing different games.
Yeah.
We're not even in the same stadium.
No, we're not.
We're playing hockey and they're playing cricket.
Yes. Yeah. The article goes on. Rights groups have condemned the policy as an extra tax on refugees fleeing war, torture, and persecution. Child asylum seekers whose claims aren't resolved until after they turn 18 will also be liable. For fuck's sake. That is just cruel. They're just unnecessarily cruel. That's just cruelty for cruelty's sake. For goodness sake. And the thing is, we know why they're doing this, of course. They're doing this to appeal to reform voters, to try to win them over to Labour. But it's not going to work. All you're doing is legitimising the policies of reform. And, why vote for reform light when you can have the real thing?
It's funny. They're trying to appeal to the people who only listen to headlines and slogans.
Yeah.
The entire time you were talking, I could just hear "Stop the boats." There's so many different slogans that people have been duped by. It's insane to me.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter how cruel Labour are to refugees. It will never be enough for reform voters. It will never be enough for the far right.
Everybody complains until they need a doctor, until they need someone. Where I'm from, no one I know is becoming a doctor, dentist, or, anything that's going to help society. So we need people from other countries with experience, with, the know-how. That's how society has always worked. And we have this illusion that we can do it ourselves. And society has shown time and time again, unfortunately, we can't do it without each other. And that means everybody.
Yeah. I remember when my dad had to move into a care home, all the carers there, all the members of staff there, they were all immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, all of them. And they were the nicest people, the nicest, kindest people I've ever met. And they really took really good care of my dad and all the other residents as well. And I really think the care system in this, the the care industry in this country would fall to pieces if it wasn't for immigrants. We need them.
It is the exact same in America. Everything you said happened to my grandmother, and I'm grateful for the people that helped her.
Yeah.
Exact same in my country. And I don't think people realize how much we need other people.
Yes. Exactly.
And I'm laughing because I have to laugh to stop myself from crying.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it. If you don't laugh, you cry.
Because there's really, it's one of those weird things. There's nothing you can really do,
Yeah.
But I don't think people realize that it's not the 1940s. It's not the 1950s. And propaganda sounds good. Everything sounds good on paper. You actually have to live it.
Yeah. This is it. The Immigration and Asylum Bill passed its second reading in the House of Commons with 264 votes to 90 on Monday evening, with 14 Labour MPs rebelling. The new legislation will make it easier for the government to deport people seeking asylum in the UK by tightening the application of Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights, which protects the right to private life and family, in order to make it more difficult to appeal asylum decisions. And the thing is, this isn't good enough for Reform voters either. They want to leave the European Convention on Human Rights altogether. So,
which is insane.
Yeah.
Well, every country wants to have the right to completely torture people for no reason.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, if this is how they treat, vulnerable people coming over to our country, fleeing from war, fleeing from persecution, this is how they would treat their own people if they could get away with it.
Definitely.
So this is why we need the European Convention on Human Rights, so we have somewhere to go to when our own government is abusing our human rights here. It will replace immigration judges with a new system of independent adjudicators in an attempt to speed up decision-making and cut backlog. However, Amnesty International criticized the move as the first time the system has been made less independent and less professional. Apsana Begum, MP for Poplar and Limehouse, posted on X that she had voted against the bill because its provisions are performative and cruel. Mahmood announced further amendments to the bill on Monday that included plans to allow the deportation of long-term Commonwealth citizens and convicted of serious crimes, like the leader of Rochdale grooming gang. Burnham officially secured the Labour leadership on Monday after receiving an extra 27 nominations from MPs. His total is now 349, meaning no other candidate can reach the 81 needed to enter a leadership contest. So, like we've already said, it's just gonna be more of the same under Burnham. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And please do me a favor and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave a comment because that would really help me out with the algorithm. Okay, bye for now.